What will we do in Yemen? This is Yemen. Sion, Shbam, Tarim, Wadi Doan,
Welcome to Yemen.
and Mukalla. They are wonderful cities located in Yemen in a region called Hadramawt,
Wadi Doan in Hadhramaut.
where we hear about the Hadramis, Hadramawt restaurants, and Sidr honey.
This is liquid gold,
It's a precious treasure.
It all comes from here.
our country.
Mukalla City. This is their caviar. It's called Crash. This is Hadramawt. Yemen has been present throughout history, with its civilizations and kingdoms, starting with the kingdom of Sheba, Hadramawt and Himyar, passing through the Rasalid, Zaydi, and Tahirid states, all the way to the era of the Republic. Yemen was present on the world map thousands of years before America even existed, and it was known as the Happy Yemen.
O Hadhramaut, rejoice.
Welcome to Hadhramaut.
This is the first city we arrived in, Seoun. How are you? Welcome, guys, to Yemen, finally, in Seoun, Hadramawt.
You are welcome. Your visit is an honor for us, Sion, Hadhramaut, and all of Yemen.
Hadrami food, Hadrami culture, and merchants. Yemen is a world in itself. We know that Yemen is called Happy Yemen. Is this vintage ATM? This is the first thing you see, the Palace of Seoun, which is one of the most famous palaces in Yemen.
This is considered the largest mud building in the world.
This is the first thing you see when you arrive in this city. Yemen is a vast country with 555,000 square kilometers. Its territory extends along the coast of the Arabian Sea and the Gulf of Aden in the south, with a length of 1,500 kilometers, and turns around Bab el-Mandeb Strait to head north to the governorates of Taiz, Al-Hudaydah, and Hajjah in western Yemen, with a coastline of about 750 kilometers long and a population of 35 million. Hadramawt's Mandi, the authentic dish.
Definitely.
This is the most famous Yemeni dish in the world, mandi. You will find mandi everywhere around the world, in restaurants called Hadramawt. Today we'll see how it's cooked, in the largest kitchen in the city of Seoun. This happens here in this kitchen at 7 a.m. every day. Imagine, it's like this every day. They put chicken and meat underground, in huge quantities. Mandi lovers come here daily. This is how they make the authentic mandi.
This dish is very famous in Hadhramaut. Then it started spreading to all over the world.
It's the best in the world.
The best.
They say that this seasoning is special to this restaurant and is the secret of authentic mandi. They say they prepare 700 chickens a day. Huge amounts of rice. There are 400 people who will eat this. He put the marinade on, This method is specific to chicken mandi. He'll put the chicken down now. Now they will take the chicken out. This is how they strain the rice. It's like a waterfall of hot water, like a jacuzzi.
This is biryani marinade.
This is the authentic biryani marinade.
This is the Borma meat.
This is the famous breakfast in Hadhramaut. This is the breakfast in Hadhramaut. Hadrami breakfast. This is the most famous lunch in the world, mandi.
We've been doing this for many generations.
Here in Siyun, there's a market for handal, which is the melon seeds.
This is the Hansel market.
This is handal.
Exactly.
There's a whole market for it.
Yes. Free Palestine.
Sidr honey is the finest type of honey. Contact us and we will get it to you.
Yemen is famous for producing honey, sidr honey.
This is a local market where beekeepers and traders meet. Beekeepers and traders meet in this market.
I'm a honey merchant in Siyun, Hadramut.
Wadi Doan in Hadramaut is home to the finest honey in the world.
God bless you.
Thank you. You're famous for producing honey in Yemen, right? The best in the world.
Yes, this honey is the best in the world. This honey is from Hadhramaut, like Dawan and most of the valleys of Hadhramaut. Yes.
Whoa. This costs $400. It's sidr honey, in which there's healing for people. This one costs $700.
The Dawan honey. Sid trees are widespread in Dawan and it has many apiaries.
From Doan.
Yes, yes.
We went to Wadi Doan to visit an apiary.
So that the bees don't sting you.
Will they attack us?
It's for protection.
Only me? Okay.
We make some smoke to calm the bees down. Then we search for a hive. This called a hive.
This is a hive?
Yes, this is all a beehive, this box. Bees go looking for flowers. This is the cedar tree. This is the cedar flower. Cedar honey is the best type of honey. If you don't wear a face mask, you could get stung and swollen.
They could sting me now?
It may cause you an issue if it stings you, such as an allergy or anything. Bees always defend their hive and honey. They are afraid we will take their honey away.
So they resist it.
Look, it's gonna sting me now. Look at it. Its stinger remains in the body and the bee dies. She shoots and then leaves. They defend their hive.
Until death.
Until death, of course. They are strong because their numbers are large. Look, this is the queen.
Okay, this is sidr honey.
This is the liquid gold.
In the name of Allah. It cleanses you inside. Everything.
From you, Dawan's honey is the sustenance of lovers.
Amazing. This is Yemen.
From door to door,
Contact us.
and we'll get it to you.
This 106-year-old man is a living example of the benefits of honey in strengthening the body's immunity and resisting diseases. The secret for maintaining health for the longest possible period lies in Yemeni cedar honey.
I drive this big car alone and without glasses. Praise be to Allah. Long live Jordan. I am Ga'far Muhammad Hussein al-Saggaf, Abu Musa al-Kadhim. I was born in 1918.
1918. And he got married recently?
Yes, he recently got married 4 years ago.
Now, I am 106 years old. May Allah bless your lives as He has blessed mine.
This historian and writer is very famous in Hadhramaut, and he knows the entire history of Hadhramaut. He witnessed the First and Second World Wars.
The First and Second World Wars.
What is the secret of your longevity?
Every day in the morning, I eat 7 dates from Medina.
7 dates.
7 dates from Medina. And after that, I also ate honey.
Hadrami honey?
Yes, Hadrami honey.
For how many years have you been doing this routine?
For 105 years.
God bless.
He's still healthy.
May Allah bless your life more and more. From the city of Seyoun, we drove for 15 minutes to an amazing city called Shbam, which is called Manhattan of the Desert, with its towering mud buildings that hug the sky and have been standing for hundreds of years. Do you see this gate that we'll enter now? It will take us to a historic city classified as a World Heritage Site, Manhattan of the Desert. There's a Manhattan in New York. This is Manhattan of the Desert.
In Yemen.
You were born in Shibam?
Yes,
Do you love this city?
of course I love it. And not just this city, but all of Yemen. Our country.
What do you like most about this city?
That it's a historical city. It's like an open museum.
You all know each other here?
Yes, we're like one family.
Do you see these windows? Look, they say these were the first skyscrapers in the world.
First skyscrapers in the world.
These are mud houses that are more than 600 years old. Before there were similar buildings in New York and around the world, these were the first skyscrapers in the world. These are mud houses. Look how many floors. Look how many windows. All residents know each other here. Because of the floods besieging the city of Shibam, they had no solution but to build high floors, from 7 to 15 floors. This is what you see when you stand on top of a skyscraper. Look, this is one of the skyscrapers. This is great. Look at the view.
You are welcome. Our homes are open to host you. The city of Shibam was coveted by all countries. You cannot rule Hadhramaut without ruling the city of
Because it's
Shibam.
commercially...
Politically, economically, and militarily. Shibam is historical, a precious treasure. With its mud buildings and its concentration of the people behind one wall, so our joys and sorrows are one. The people of the city care about each other. They are as interconnected as their homes.
Then we moved to the city of Tarim, the capital of Islamic culture, where there were 400 mosques.
The capital of Islamic culture throughout time and eternity.
So we're in Tarim at the moment. All over the world, Yemen to study Islam.
From Siyun, we went to the city of Shibam. Then, on the other side of the city, we came here to this city. We have arrived in Tarim. This is the famous Hadramiti.
Yes, this is the famous Hadramiti.
These are the accessories.
Yeah,
This is called Bukhari tea.
correct. Bukhari tea. It has different colors. There's red and then there's green.
Although Yemen is famous for its coffee, they drink tea every day. They have all these accessories in their home. The tea has different colors, not just one color. Wonderful. This art is called Adan, which means humming. You will see how he hums now. This art came from this city of Tarim.
دان يا دان يا دان داني والأمل فيك يا غفار يا عالي الشان.
It was the capital of many kingdoms that existed before and after Islam.
This is Al-Mihdar Mosque here in the city of Tarim, and this is said to be the largest clay minaret in the world. We met this man by chance, and he is from South Africa, here in Tarim.
Ahlan wa sahlan, salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah, and yourself?
I'm good, I'm good. So, you are here in Yemen,
I'm in Yemen, alhamdulillah.
all the way from Cape Town.
All the way from Cape Town, the other part of the world.
MashaAllah. And why you pick this city?
You know, it's a special place for seeking knowledge, so that's why I came to Tarim. So I initially studied in Egypt at the Azhar University, and then I came to Tarim to focus on the sciences of the heart. It's about religion, spirituality, Islamic spirituality. You know, we all have different types of diseases of the heart. For example, anger, resentment, being judgmental, egotistical, pride. So Tarim is the perfect environment to actually develop, because you're sitting with people that's been through generations of tarbiyah.
So, how many nationalities? There's a lot of people.
There's quite a lot of nationalities, people from all over the world, Canada, America, New Zealand, Australia.
In this city?
In this city. If you walk straight to the masjid called Dar Mustafa, you'll find them all there.
So, how long you been here?
So I've been here for 7 months.
Peace be upon you.
Peace and mercy be upon you.
Malaysia or Indonesia?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yes.
Peace be upon you. How are you?
Peace and mercy be upon you.
This is our friend, who's also from South Africa and is of German origin.
I came here mainly to learn Arabic at Dar al-Mustafa. My intention was to stay here for a year, but after living here for a year, I loved the place and stayed here.
Really?
Yes.
Happy Yemen is a charming place. You're also wearing traditional dress?
Yeah, became a Hadrami. I loved Yemen more than my country. My country is beautiful,
Oh
but
my
Yemen is
God.
better. Yemenis are one of the best people.
This is his tent.
We must drink coffee.
Did you build this tent?
Ah yes, praise be to Allah.
Look at the view he has.
Praise be to Allah.
He says he's comfortable here and away from the hustle and bustle of the cities. I'm the one who should invite you.
Next time. God willing.
So Yemen is not a dangerous place.
Nah, not at all. These are just rumors. Please have a seat. Come on in. You're welcome. You must pour with the left hand so you can give him the cup with the right hand, as the Bedouins do. Yes,
What does shaking the cup mean?
it means he doesn't want more. In the name of Allah. In the name of Allah. I loved the atmosphere and the beautiful customs. The culture here is beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful than the Arab culture. Not just the Yemeni, but the entire Arab culture. From Yemen to Morocco to Jordan. The problem in the West is that we have forgotten our customs.
The next day, we crossed the valleys in Hadramawt to Wadi Doan.
We are in the city of Al Hajrain above the highlands.
This is the city of Al Hajrain, located at an altitude of 950 meters.
The main reason is to avoid floods, because we are located in a valley.
Its population is about 4,000. It was considered a strategic city in the ancient history of Yemen, during the era of the Hadramawt Kingdom and the Himyarite state. Are you the goalkeeper? It looks like an island. There are bridges between homes that connect families. Look at the place we're in. It's located on top of the mountain, like hanging villages. You sleep here on top of the mountain in wonderful mud houses on the edge. These are all valleys. Our journey continues after we finished with Wadi Doan. We'll sleep here and then go to the capital of Hadramawt. It's on the edge, right?
Yes, it's on top of the mountain.
Look at the mountain. A tour of my room in Yemen. You must see the hospitality here in Yemen. It's amazing. They say that Sana'a is the most beautiful city in Yemen, but we're not finished yet. There are more episodes. We're still in Hadramawt in the south. Wait to see the view from there. This is the view from here. I think this is the highest swimming pool in Yemen. You won't even see this view in Arizona. We'll sleep here tonight, on top of the mountain. This is this is our view for today. Then, we headed to Mukalla, the capital of Hadramawt and its gateway to the world. This is the river that divides the whole city. We wandered through its old and modern streets and tried its most famous foods, and the first food was street food. They're selling something called crash. Crash. It gives you energy?
Yes, energy. This is the best street food. I'm addicted to crash.
Addicted?
Oh yeah.
They say that the city of Mukalla is the third most important city in Yemen, after Sana'a and Aden.
The people here are very welcoming and treat guests as if they were locals.
This is the famous coastal city, and this is one of their most famous dishes. See this?
Crash is a dish made of fish in rails.
You will see it everywhere. Peace be upon you.
It's our traditional meal.
It's their traditional meal. Look at these crowds. Look at this marinade.
This is special for Crash.
Special for Crash.
It has its time, from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. And after that, you'll find nobody eating this. Some call it caviar.
Okay, it's like caviar to them.
Try the liver and spawns. They already prepared it for you. That's the liver.
Fish liver, in the name of Allah. Whoa. Does it provide you with energy and protein?
Yeah, it's rich in protein. And the liver is good for eyesight.
It tastes great, similar to the taste of lamb liver.
Yes, but this is with the special seasoning. The name crush, it comes from fish guts.
This is shark liver.
You will now see the difference in quality.
There's a difference in quality, right?
Of course.
Wow. The spices taste great. It's like you're eating caviar. But it's Yemeni caviar. Look at the sea, it's red. You have defeated Japan. These foods such as krash and sayadiya are considered among the most famous foods in Mukalla. Look, they depend entirely on seafood. Look at the size of this fish. It's huge. They love seafood in Mukalla. Look at this. You're not in Siberia or Greenland. You're in Yemen.
You should go and try the lakhm, which is dry fish.
They eat dried shark and they call it lakham. Hello. How are you? We'll take a sea tour and see where they catch the fish that you saw in the fish market. Captain Raid will take us on a tour. Look at that. Ah, it's similar to Mauritania. The sea here is rich. We will now try the fish in the fish market. First, I want to introduce you to Abir from the Cultural Office.
Yes, the General Director of the Cultural Office in Hadhramaut. Yemen is culturally diverse from north to south. The atmosphere is different and the dialects are different. It's a major tourist destination, but the current war and the economic situation, as you know, have reduced the presence of tourists. But Socotra Island is full of tourists at certain periods of the year.
Okay. They have one of the most beautiful islands in the world. It's close to here and we should visit it. On the second day, we went to have a popular breakfast in the city. Hey, good morning. Peace be upon you. We came here for breakfast at 7 a.m. What do the people of Mukalla eat for breakfast? This is called al-bakhumri. It is dough that is fried in oil. People gather here every morning along this street to eat al-bakhumri. It's like falafel in our country. It's fried dough. This is al-bakhumri. I would like milk tea with it. Milk tea with al-bakhumri? It's a must, huh?
Definitely.
So good. It's really delicious. They say you should drink milk tea with it. People are gathered around this drink. Let's see what the secret is.
This is our famous coffee. Its name is tangawizi, which is a Swahili word from Tanzania.
From Tanzania and Kenya.
Yes, Tanzania and Kenya.
Here they drink coffee called
Its name is tangawizi.
Tangawizi is a Swahili word. Came from Kenya when Yemen was connected to the world.
Exactly.
From this land, the land of Hadhramaut, the land of Yemen, the Hadramis spread throughout the earth, carrying with them the message and morals of Islam in their dealings and trade.
How should a Singaporean Arab see himself? He should see himself as a Singaporean. He's part of the Singapore culture. And at the same time, he is also a Hadrami.
They had the greatest impact in every place they went. Because of them, millions of people in many countries converted to Islam, and they were the reason for the establishment of major international banks and companies that affected the economies of those countries.
The Arabs were the ones that was willing to take the risk of helping build Singapore up in the 1800s.
They occupied prominent scientific, religious, and political positions in many countries of the world, and still do.
The ingredients are almond, sesame, ginger, and rich sugar.
These people are here to drink tangawizi. Is tangawizi good?
No.
Okay, this is the Hadrami tangawizi, coffee, in the name of Allah. Wow, it tastes like a mixture of tea and coffee, tangawizi. God willing, there's hope. There's a new generation. Yemen is oppressed, right?
In the media, the war also has a role, as you know.
Do you think there's hope?
I really see hope.
Oh, okay. Here's the hope.
I see great hope.
Okay, we left the city of Mukalla to a city called Ash-Shihr, which is the home of this dance that you will see now and which they perform at weddings to celebrate the groom. Like this, look. The Idda dance, which is a military dance at the same time. I got a wedding in Yemen. Is this a wedding celebration for me? You will celebrate for me again? Let's go. One more time.
This is a military dance in which the dargah and stick are used. The people of Ashur were able with their strength and determination to defeat the Portuguese invasion.
خلي من كان غافل يستمع للخبر واللي ديما يقايس يفلت عليه عيار.
The people of Yemen are mostly young. With youth comprising more than 70%, they aspire to peace and progress after long years of marginalization, conflict and wars, in which wounds and pain have deepened. They invite you everywhere you go. Despite all this, young people are still thirsty for work to prove themselves and to introduce the world to the other bright side of Yemen. Will the Yemeni wisdom win and culminate in reconciliation for the sake of Yemen and the people of Yemen? See you in part 2 from Northern Yemen. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.